From the land diving Vanuatu culture to the culture that cannot let go of their deceased, these are the world's 10 most shocking rituals. Number 10. On the southern part of Pentecost Island, Vanuatu, a strange ritual takes place. It is called land diving, and the name is very literal. Young and old men alike take turns jumping from tall wooden structures, and the only safety equipment they have is the vines tied around their feet. The legend behind this weird ritual goes like this. A woman was angry with her husband and decided to run away deep into the forest. She climbed atop a tree and the husband followed her up. She then decided to dive towards the ground and the husband again followed. Unfortunately for him, he did not know that she had tied vines around her feet, essentially saving her from certain death. Thus, the Vanuatu land diving ritual was born. Men practice jumping from crazy heights so they will never again be tricked by a woman. Believe it or not, the maximum speeds the jumpers reach are in the neighborhood of 45 miles an hour. And some researchers claim that the G-force is the greatest experience in the non-industrialized world. Number 9. Shia Muslims all across the globe pay their respects towards the grandson of the Prophet Muhammad, who was killed by political adversaries alongside 72 of his men back in the 7th century. Shia or Shiite Muslims can be categorized as a group that believes Ali, Muhammad's cousin and son-in-law, should lead the Muslim state. These pictures were taken in India. The religious ritual was supposed to be a month-long mourning process. Some people beat their chests until they're red and bruised, while others do so much damage to their bodies that they require first aid treatment. Number 8. Mauritania is an African country that has its fair share of problems, and force-feeding girls as young as 5 years old is one of them. Being obese is regarded as beautiful in most parts of the country, and if you're a woman, you need to bulk up, so to speak. If you ever want to find a husband, women are sometimes sent to fat camps where they are force-fed about 15,000 calories a day, and for some, that's not enough. They are also injected with dangerous animal growth hormones to speed up the weight-gaining process. The ritual is referred to as Le Bleu, and it has a lot of humanitarians up in arms. Turns out, force-feeding women until they balloon up has severe health consequences like heart failure, multiple heart attacks, and infertility. Number 7. The Yanomami are indigenous people located in the Amazon rainforests. They have been described as very violent towards other tribes and sometimes even their own people. Coupled with the fact that there was presumed gold in areas they occupied, bandits started attacking villages while the government did nothing to protect the Yanomami. All the senseless death led to even more tribal death rites. When a member of a Yanomami family dies, the body must be burnt to ashes, and then those ashes must be consumed by the whole family. If the ritual is not completed, the departed souls will not be able to transform into another life form. It is considered to be the most important ritual that the tribe partakes in. Would you be able to go through with it? Number 6. Satere Mawe are another indigenous tribe located in Brazil. The reason they are on this list is the brutal initiation rites that their young men have to go through. Great amounts of vicious bullet ants are captured and put into large mitts made out of leaves. Then, the boys that want to become men slip their hands in these mitts and endure the painful bites of these ants. Everyone remembers when Steve-O partook in this ritual on his show Wild Boys. It was, to say the least, wild. Number 5. In the Toraja part of Indonesia, a local ritual has caused some panic around the world. When pictures of an apparent zombie in Indonesia surfaced, everyone started rewatching the first season of The Walking Dead to, recap on old things and brush up on their skills. The truth was hidden in the details, though. The ceremony is called Manene, and it is based around the belief that the dead live on. Families dig up their dead relatives every year and freshen them up. They even exhume little kids or babies. They also drag the corpse to the spot in which they died and then return them to their graves. Shocking, indeed. Number 4. The Tibetan practice of sky burials is an age-old tradition, and it is actually spread all around Southeast Asia. Vajrayana Buddhism followers believe in the transmigration of spirits, meaning as soon as someone dies, the body is considered an empty vessel. The spirit has moved on to a different vessel, and now the body just needs to be disposed of in the most simple and generous way possible. For many, that means leaving bodies to the natural elements on mountaintops and valleys. Number 3. Every year in Phuket, Thailand, a vegetarian festival brings the most extreme crowds. During the 9th lunar month of the Chinese calendar, devoted residents of Phuket abstain from sex, alcohol, meat, and other vices. The participants believe that the torture and pain they put themselves through will banish all the evil from the community. It is not certain how effective this process is, but some people have gone as far as sticking car hubcaps through their cheeks. Number 2. A secretive sect of Hindus called the Aghori have been practicing cannibalism for the better part of 1,000 years. Located in India, the religious sect believes that feeding on the dead will make them immortal and give them unnatural superpowers. Because of the cannibalistic element, other Hindu sects have banished the Aghori to the hills near the holy city of Varanasi. Even though they are not respected by most Hindu sects, local villagers believe that the Aghori do possess healing powers. Number 1. In the state of Karnataka, India, people gather every year to throw babies off of roofs. Yes, seriously, the ritual is based around dropping very young children from heights of up to 50 feet and catching them in blankets. The practice is considered extremely dangerous by outsiders and even government officials. The ritual was banned in 2009, but people still gather around and continue to drop babies into blankets from the roofs of temples. Why? The whole ordeal is supposed to bring good luck and health to the babies. Maybe all the good luck gained is spent on actually surviving the fall? Who knows? We're only getting started. Check out this awesome video, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to learn about more awesome places and things.